Hi guys, I literally just filmed the outro of the last video, so that's why I'm kind of like sitting right here. This week, I'm going to be switching the number of times I've picked up my phone for reading pages. And I'm not counting audiobooks, I'm counting both ebooks and physical books. That's all that is going into this video. So basically the goal of like the next 7 weeks is to get my screen time to about 2 hours average, because I spend way too much time on my phone. I should probably just delete Instagram, probably not YouTube or any of the other social media apps. Anyway, I have several mangas and several graphic novels that I could read, and then I also have several physical books. I'm currently reading Castle in the Air, and I hope to get to House of Many Ways. Also, Fearful and Connect by Rob Dingman. That's non-fiction, but it's like really short, and all those are like less than 200 pages, except probably House of Many Ways. Then I have 3 mangas and graphic novels. I have Demon Slayer Volume 2, Rurouni Kenshin Volume 6. I still have to make my way through that. I'm almost done. I have like 60% left. And then Rurouni Kenshin Volume 7. So today could be a bit harder, except for like maybe mangas, because yeah, but I have like a bunch of tests to study for, and I have like a bunch of like stuff to study for. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all those will be easy because I'm going on fall break. And except for like a little bit of travel, but like we're only going to the place for like a day and technically like overnight, but like it's a 4-hour drive both ways for where we're going, and so I could do it. Also, I'm planning on doing I'm doing a 24-hour readathon where I read for 12 hours one day, 12 hours the next day. I'm counting audiobooks for that also, but like that'll be also a good way to like get through some of the books that I need to read. I also might get my hold-in for Skyward, so that'll be interesting to see if like I could actually make my way through that, because I do really like Brandon Sanderson and some of his works. Anyway, it's the morning and I have not had breakfast yet, so last night I did read a little bit. I read 44 pages to be exact, and today I have to read 68 pages, so 76 plus 68, that is 144 pages that I have to read today, because I am doing the carryover method. I could definitely do that tonight. The thing is, I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of homework. Tonight I kind of did. I had to study for like a bunch of tests and stuff, but like tomorrow it's fine. Like tonight it'll be fine. I do have to edit the last video and I have to film the last clip. That is literally it. Oh, and also edit the thumbnail, I think, and take the thumbnail. So there's that. But anyway, I'm gonna go eat breakfast now, so. Hello everybody, it is Monday, and actually we are gonna go and sit down. I just decided that very randomly, so we're just gonna go and sit down. So last night I couldn't really read too much. I read like maybe 40 pages. No, 30 pages if I were to guess. And so however many pages I read, that meant that I had to read about 75 more pages, and the sun is being a jerk, so we're gonna sit in a chair. That's a bit better, slightly, kind of. The sun is shining through, but no matter, that doesn't matter at the moment. So I didn't finish Castle in the Air, and I have 13 pages left in that. So basically what I did was I took the number of pages that I have to read, like that I have to carry over, so 76, and then I added that with the number of pages that I have to read for today, which I believe is 68, though I could be wrong on that. And it came to 144, so I have to read 144 pages today. That means that I'm going to finish this because I have 13 pages left, and I'll make it to page 131 in House of Many Ways. That is of course, if I don't read any mangas, which I might, though I'll have to do that on my laptop because I don't have a Kindle, and so all of my mangas are online, and basically, that will add to my screen time, which we kind of don't want, so that is fine. Okay, so feedback for how it got me off of my phone. It did get me off of my phone because normally I'm like doom scrolling like at the when I'm before bed, and like I went to bed at like normally I go to sleep at around 12:30ish, 11:30ish, and like I doom scroll a little bit before that, but instead of doom scrolling before bed, that forced me to like read, and I read until like 11:40-ish, and so I like that it's helping me not to like stay on my phone before bed, which I found did help me sleep a little bit and did help me like with focus during the day. And I'm really sorry if there's a glare. My front facing camera is a bit like scratched, and that's what's in part causing the glare. So I'm really sorry. I hope to get like a real camera within the next year. If the channel takes off, and if you guys help me by commenting, I could get actual good equipment for videoing, and then that means that I won't have to like, that does mean that my videos will be better quality and that other people can find good, clean recommendations. Anyway, that's kind of part of what I wanted to say, kind of. Now at this point, I'm just like rambling. The day was kind of long, but also it felt very short. I had 3 quizzes today, which wasn't fun. That was kind of why I didn't get as much reading done, because I was studying for those quizzes. And yeah, today all in all was just tiring, but tomorrow I have school again, but then the rest of the week is off, so that'll be good. I might go to Boba with some friends on Tuesday, I think, though no one has really communicated as much with me about that, but we did discuss it a little bit. But that's most of my plans for this week. I am going to be traveling from Wednesday to Thursday, but that traveling will be in the car, and I'm not the one driving, so that means I could read. Anyway, ramble off. I did finish Castle in the Air, and I actually don't have it with me right now. It's in my room, and I'm in the living room, and I don't want to get up. But basically, yeah, I did finish it, and it was really good. I'm not sure what I was gonna give it. It was really clean. There's not a lot of language. It's very middle grade. There's like magic users, and that's really the most like content that I could really think of. Obviously it did take me a while to finish it, so there obviously could be more, but like if you've read or watched Howl's Moving Castle, then you'll be fine. But I did continue Rurouni Kenshin, which is my current manga at the moment, and I read like 20 pages, like about 20 pages, so that means that I have to read less in this. I have to read to page like 103, I think, but obviously I'm not the type of person to like just do just stop at that page. It has to be like at the end of a chapter, so like I'll make it to like 20, maybe 30% into this book. Most likely. It's already like 8 p.m. I still have some reading and writing and other of that stuff to do, but other than that, I have really nothing else to say. I hope to actually get some footage of me reading this soon. unfortunately, I was not able to finish my reading for today. I had like 50 pages. I could have done it, but my brain is almost to the point where I cannot comprehend the words on the page, and if I read anymore, then I will not be able to comprehend what the words are saying. So I'm gonna go to bed and then catch up tomorrow. I don't have school tomorrow. Wait, I do have school tomorrow, but like I don't have like any actual work to do tomorrow, so it should be easier for me to catch up on reading. I will. But for screen time today, it's been lower. If I were to guess, like maybe 3 or 4 hours, which is definitely lower than my average. I did focus on, like, when I got home from school, not spending too much time doom scrolling, maybe like a couple videos, but that's it. And what else? While doing schoolwork, I had, like, my phone shut off and nothing else to say. Hello guys, so, I did not end up reading as many pages as I wanted to. I was like 50 pages short, and I have to read 71 pages today, so, unfortunately, I have not yet added the amount of pages I have to read, and I will later. I will in a few minutes, but I am going to start reading. I just got back home from school. I'm still reading House of Many Ways, and it's really good so far. I'm really liking it. I think I'm liking it more than the other ones, like, because I love a good bookish female main character. And I don't really have much else to say. I am going to a girls' Bible study tonight, so that will unfortunately take away some of my reading time. And I hope to write and work on college applications, so that will again take away from my reading time. But while I am doing the girls' Bible study, I hope to get at least a couple pages in. So anyways, I love you guys. Hello guys, I'm really sorry that this audio clip might be a bit bad. I could like maybe look back later and see if it's decent, and if it's not, then I'll just like update you later. Not to that anyway, but like basically say what I'm saying here. So I'm almost done with Castle News, and it's really good so far. I'm like, I have maybe like 20 to 50 pages left. As for day before yesterday, I again left off with 50 to 75 pages left, but as you definitely saw, I caught up, like I had like maybe 120 pages. Hello everybody, so I am actually making part of my Halloween costume. I'm trying to make this into a butterfly for my hair. Hopefully you guys might see that in another video, but unfortunately I have not been able to update you guys. I am really sorry. I remember two of the days actually, except one of the days that wasn't yesterday. I wasn't able to complete my pages goal, but so then I was able to carry it over into the next day, which was the first day of my, actually it was the day before, my 24-hour readathon, and I made a very large progress into House of Many Ways. And then the next day was my readathon when it started, and I obviously made it past that. I finished the House of Many Ways, and I read a lot of Fearful, and then the day after that, again, I made significant progress, and I read Connect by Rob Dingman, and then I finished Fearful. Then Saturday was very busy for me. I couldn't finish my reading pages goal, so I am reading Kingdom of Ash, This is huge. It's like 980 pages. And then I just have like 50 pages to go into that. I definitely can finish those 50 pages. I'm on page 50 right now. And the thing was to read like about 100, I think. And I have to read into like page 102. And so that is it. And I'm really sorry I lost your guys' focus. I might update you at the end of this book. I might not. This is really good so far. I love the Throne of Glass series, and I really want to buy physical copies of them. I'm really sad that I couldn't. Oh, and my screen time was down 9%. That is really happy. Really good. Hello guys, so this is currently week 3 of me trying to get my screen time to about 2 hours. This might take a bit longer than I thought or expected, because we're still at like the 5-hour mark. This one will hopefully get me down a little bit more. I'm going to read for 30 minutes in the morning as soon as I wake up. This is going to be my audiobook time, and then when I arrive home from school, I will read another 30 minutes, physical book, and then at bed, I will read another 30 minutes for my regular, like before going to bed. Hopefully this is going to change my life, and I hope that I will be able to build up this habit and to do this as often as I can. And then I'm currently in the middle of Kingdom of Ash. I'll probably be reading this for most of the vlog, probably all of it, honestly. And I have not much else to say. I'm making this for a Halloween costume, which you guys will definitely see soon. And I'm just gonna read for, like another 20 minutes because I read like 10 minutes before I came here. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Hey guys, so I am actually gonna combine, as I couldn't really film at all last week. I'm gonna combine this with last week's vlog because I'll probably only have like 2 or 3 clips from this week. But I made it to page 200 in Kingdom of Ash, 212 to be exact. That's really good progress, and I read a little bit of my Bible, and I probably take those out. Yeah, I'm just gonna combine these last 2 vlogs, and not much else is going on. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Oh, screen time update, it didn't work. It stayed at like 5 hours, so that's not good. But hopefully this week's challenge is gonna work.